power is like a chess game. Every piece has its role, every move has its risk, and trust is the most unpredictable factor of all. In this game, you must know when to guard your king and when to sacrifice a pawn. Welcome to Law 2 of the Laws of Power. Never put too much trust in friends. Learn how to use enemies. Power is a game, and in this game, trust is the most dangerous piece on the board. Friends can betray, enemies can become allies, and the only certainty is strategy. Let's explore this idea through a tale that reveals how trust, betrayal, and strategy shape the path to power. The game of power begins. The ambitious merchant. Adrian was a man of ambition. Born into poverty, he clawed his way up, turning a tiny corner stall into a bustling business. His dream? To dominate the trade in the kingdom of Valtoria. But Adrian didn't climb alone. His childhood friend Elias had been with him every step of the way. They had grown up together, faced hardship together, and celebrated every small victory side by side. Adrian trusted Elias completely, believing their friendship was unshakable. Yet, as Adrian's fortunes grew, so did Elias's expectations and his envy. Adrian's business took off. His name was whispered with admiration in the market, but success is a magnifying glass. It doesn't just highlight your achievements, it exposes hidden cracks. Elias, once Adrian's greatest supporter, began to feel overshadowed. As Adrian expanded his empire, Elias's smiles became forced and his compliments rang hollow. The bond they had shared for years started to fray. Adrian dismissed the signs, telling himself, "Elias is my friend, he would never betray me." But loyalty tied to friendship alone is a fragile thread, easily broken by envy, the unexpected proposition. While Adrian wrestled with Elias's growing resentment, he was approached by an unexpected figure, Marcus, his fiercest competitor. "You've built something remarkable," Marcus said, extending his hand. "But imagine what we could achieve together. Let's put our rivalry aside and join forces." Adrian hesitated. Marcus had spent years trying to outdo him, undercutting his prices and poaching his suppliers. Could he really trust this man? But Marcus's motives were clear: profit. Unlike Elias, Marcus didn't hide behind friendship. His intentions were straightforward. Adrian was reluctant, but he saw the potential. Enemies, he realized, are often more reliable than friends because they act out of self-interest, not emotion. Betrayal unfolds. Meanwhile, Elias's envy turned to treachery. He whispered lies to suppliers, claiming Adrian was cheating them. He bribed delivery drivers to delay shipments, and worst of all, he spread damaging rumors, tarnishing Adrian's hard-earned reputation. Adrian was blindsided. He couldn't believe his closest friend had become his worst enemy. But trust, when placed blindly in the wrong hands, is a weapon that can destroy you. Elias had nothing to lose and everything to gain. In his mind, Adrian's success was a reminder of his own shortcomings. His betrayal was not just an act of envy. It was an attempt to level the playing field. Adrian, reeling from Elias's betrayal, turned to Marcus. Together they crafted a plan. Marcus used his connections to counter Elias's schemes, securing new suppliers and rebuilding Adrian's reputation. Their partnership wasn't built on trust, but on mutual benefit. And it worked. With Marcus's help, Adrian not only regained his footing, but also expanded his business further than ever before. Enemies can become powerful allies because their motives are clear. Where Elias had acted out of envy, Marcus acted out of ambition, a far more predictable force. Lessons from the tale. What can we take away from Adrian's story? Friends can become rivals. Elias's envy grew as Adrian succeeded, proving that friendship alone is not a guarantee of loyalty. Enemies can offer clarity. Marcus's motives were transparent, making him a more reliable partner than Elias. Trust must be earned. Blind trust, even in long-standing friendships, can lead to betrayal. Always evaluate actions over words. Applying Law 2 in life. How does this apply to your life? At work, don't rely on friends for business decisions. Keep boundaries and prioritize merit over loyalty. In competition, look at your rivals differently. Could they be valuable collaborators? With trust, don't give it blindly. Test it, observe it, and use it strategically. The game of power. In the game of power, trust is not a virtue. It's a tool. Know when to wield it, when to withhold it, and when to turn it into an advantage. This is the essence of Law 2. Never put too much trust in friends. Learn how to use enemies. If you've gained insight from Adrian's story, like this video, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments. How do you manage trust in your life? Let's learn from each other and grow stronger together.